12 News breaking news now.
It's your Thursday morning. Thanks for waking up with us on 12 News Today in AZ. I'm Emma Jade.
I'm Allison Rodriguez, and we are getting to breaking news in Flagstaff. We've been following all night for you. We have just been able to confirm 2 members of the Arizona DPS Air Rescue Team. They've died in a helicopter crash while assisting Flagstaff police with an active shooter situation.
We're coming on the air early this morning with team coverage for you. Our Maria Staubs and Troy Lynch, they are both joining us live from Flagstaff this morning. Troy, we're going to start with you. Where are you exactly, and what can you tell us about what led up to this deadly helicopter crash?
And thanks for waking up with us on Today in AZ and for streaming us live on 12+. I'm Justin Pizer. Great to be with you. So it is day 19 in the search for 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie, and there are still no answers, or very few answers, in the kidnapping investigation. The wait for DNA analysis continues in this investigation, but detectives are moving forward with trying to identify the person in this video right here. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nano said that the holster also that you see there, that's pretty unique, and they're hoping that Tucson area gun shops might recognize it or the person.
To gun shop saying, do you recognize this gun? Do you recognize this holster? Do you recognize the person?
So 12 News did visit several gun shops where employees did confirm the visit, but they declined to comment any further. 12 News is also learning more about the person detained and released in last Friday's search warrant. In a statement, his defense attorney from previous cases, Chris Scalepi, tells us that Scalepi Law can confirm that Luke Daly was the subject of 2 search warrants issued and served on February the 13th, 2026. Mr. Daly and his mother were both detained by law enforcement while the search warrants were being executed. Neither Mr. Daly nor his mother were arrested in connection to this case or any other. Mr. Daly has no link whatsoever to Nancy Guthrie and has no information related to her kidnapping. Like the entire Tucson community, both Mr. Daly and his mother are hopeful that Nancy will be returned to her family unharmed. Sheriff Nano says that they did present evidence to a federal judge, got that search warrant, and processed the scene. A local reward now is being offered in this case. It's increased to $102,500 after an anonymous donation, which 12 News did confirm came from a Milwaukee attorney. That's on top of the FBI's $100,000 reward. Coming up at 5 o'clock, our David Chazanov is going to join us live from Nancy's house with the very latest on this investigation. And as the search for Nancy does continue, of course, download 12+, our streaming app, to see our latest coverage and any breaking news as it does happen.
Hi, good morning, Arizona. Happy Wednesday to you. I'm Allison Rodriguez.
And I'm Emma Jade. Thank you so much for joining us right here on 12 News Today in AZ. What did you get in your community? Another rainy night in the valley. Check this out, because thankfully, some of you got some great rain that you desperately need, but some of us got nothing.
You got nothing.
I got nothing. So this morning, we're showing you the heavy rain and the flashes of lightning as thunderstorms moved in spots across Phoenix last night. A severe thunderstorm warning was issued right around 9 o'clock in the West Valley, in the areas around Avondale, as the storm passed right on through.
Yeah, okay, so that's kind of a little bit where I was. Meteorologist Ginger Jeffries is joining us now with more on what we can expect today. Ginger, I would say, though, a heads up as you're out on the roads. I had to dodge a few down trees. Ooh. All right, good morning, Arizona. Happy Tuesday. We survived our first crazy monsoon storm.
Yeah, my goodness, it was quite the night. The valley got its first big monsoon storm of the year yesterday.
I mean, we were all talking about it this morning. I'm sure your office is going to be talking about it too. What you saw, and chances are you're talking about that huge wall of dust, right? But some people got heavy rain. We saw thunder, lightning, or you heard the thunder, you saw the lightning.
It felt like we were all on set of a movie, right? Check out this, except where's my check? Yeah. Check out this video. This was taken yesterday. 12 News weather watcher Mark Coster, who always just comes through with incredible video. He sent this in earlier. This is from east of Scottsdale, and it gives you just a sense of how massive this wall of dust moving in, just enveloping everything in its path. It's stretched on for miles and miles. So this morning, what's going to happen today? Meteorologist Ginger Jeffries called it literally to the minute yesterday, and we've got another round.
This is breaking news. We do begin with breaking news. I'm Ariana Bennett.
I'm Ryan Kennedy. Thanks for keeping it here with us. This is an update on breaking news we've been following for you all night long since our 4 o'clock newscast. Michaela Hardy joins us now live from the Virginia City Highlands up Geiger Grade. She just received an update from law enforcement there at the scene. Michaela, what do you know now?
Let's start tonight with a tanker fire causing closures on I-80 westbound near the Nugget. The fire started just after 4:15. One person was taken to the hospital. We're going to go to the scene now and take a look once again with that webcam that we showed you at the top of the newscast. But again, lots of fire trucks there, very active scene, shut down in that direction altogether. That includes that on-ramp there from Pyramid as you're looking to get onto I-80 going west there. And we do have our reporter, Faith Justice, live at the scene right now, who has been gathering some information for us. We're going to send it to her. Faith, what are you learning tonight?
The Associated Press has called tonight's Nevada GOP presidential caucus for former President Donald Trump. Josh Meny, he was there.
He was there, and he's tracking the caucus from one of the biggest voting centers in Washoe County. He went to Spanish Springs Elementary. He joins us now live. I mean, I was really blown away, Josh, by the crowds that were forming well before the caucus even started.
Yeah, that's right, Kristen and Alexandra. It was a huge turnout tonight. Washoe County Party Republican Chair Bruce Parks joins us now live. Chairman Parks, what message does tonight send?
It sends 2 messages, actually. One, to the Secretary of State, this can be done. Follow our example. And the second message is to the candidates that chose not to participate in our caucus. No delegates. Looks like Mr. Trump will be winning all of them.
All right, Chairman Parks, thank you so much for your time. Covering Voters Decide live from the Washoe County Republican Party headquarters, Josh Meny, 2 News Nevada.
The preliminary results for the Nevada presidential preference primary are in, but the counting will continue into the night.
Yeah, that's right. A release from the Nevada Secretary of State, Francisco Aguilar, says more than 170,000 turned out for the presidential preference primary. Josh Meny joins us now live from the Washoe County Ballot Processing Center. Josh, what can you tell us?
Yeah, guys, it's no surprise to many that Democrat President Joe Biden has won the Democratic primary. But on the Republican side, the option of none of these candidates is projected to beat Nikki Haley. So let's take a look at these numbers. Now, the Associated Press has declared President Biden the winner with more than 89% of the vote in the Democratic primary. Meanwhile, in the Republican primary, the option of none of these candidates is projected to beat Nikki Haley with more than 61% of the vote.
And Northern Nevada residents Jeremy Renner visited Reno this afternoon to thank the care teams that treated him during his snowplow accident.
We're here to see Mr. Renner. He wanted to stop by and say hi and say thanks to everyone who took care of him and the entire hospital staff.
Yeah, can you believe that was a year ago? As we've reported, the accident happened near Mount Rose Highway on New Year's Day, just about exactly a year ago to the date. Now, first responders say he was trying to tow his nephew's truck when his snowplow then rolled over him. He broke more than 30 bones and has since made, as you're seeing here, a pretty incredible recovery. Lau says seeing Renner's recovery progress is validation of the work that they do at Reno.
I think one of the best things about being a healthcare provider and a nurse is caring for a critically ill patient on the verge of death, being able to see them a year after and seeing how well they're doing. We're really proud of the progress that he's made.
Yeah, and it's just so great to see him in that video and to see how far he's come. Lau also says Renner's story is a testament to how well first responders in our region work together. He says the coordinated efforts with fire agencies and Remsa Health made sure Renown was providing the right services for Renner.
The D-backs added another win to their record last night on the road in San Francisco.
Yeah, they beat the Giants 2-1, and all the offense was provided by 2 perfect swings. Right fielder Corbin Carroll, thank you very much. He finished the game 2 home runs in 3 at-bats. That's not bad. Yesterday's game put Carroll up there with the top hitters in the league. He is now in 3rd place for total home runs this season with 13. Aaron Judge, who is a mammoth, on the New York Yankees leads the league with 14. D-backs third baseman Eugenio Suarez. Gino is right behind Carroll in 5th place with 12. But even with the power at the plate, Carroll tipped his cap to the defense for yesterday's win.
It's helped us out big time. Merrill did an unbelievable job, and then, Beeks and Shelby coming in after him and shutting the door.
So this will be a big series to help the D-backs narrow the gap here in the NL West standings. They trail the Giants just by 2 games. They're 4 games behind the Padres in 2nd place and 5.5 games behind the Dodgers in 1st. Meanwhile, the Rockies are falling behind and dead last with a 7-34 record.
Now the 41st Great Reno Balloon Race lifting off this morning. As a matter of fact, I think they're getting ready for mass ascension. Our Landon Miller is live at Rancho San Rafael. We're going to turn it over to you, Landon.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this from a year ago, but there was like a little lightning storm that moved through specifically on the Friday morning, and they had to cancel the whole event on that Friday. Again, that was a year ago, and what a difference 1 year will make, because just moments ago we experienced a little thing called Dawn Patrol, if you're familiar with that, where the balloons went up and kind of patrolled the dawn. That's how that works. I'm assuming that's what they do. But quickly, I want to show you some video from the Super Glow Show earlier this morning. That was prior to Dawn Patrol. That was right at 5 o'clock. And how that worked is they had about maybe 30-ish balloons lighting the field here at Rancho San Rafael Park, doing some, showing off their stuff. So what they do is they have the tanks with the fire, and it makes it really pop, especially here during the early morning hours. And yeah, everyone's having a good time. And the thing is that this hasn't happened in a while, right? Because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Last year they lost a day because of the lightning storm, so it should be pretty good for the next couple of days, hopefully. I want to quickly talk about the road closures on Sierra Street. So Sierra Street will be closed from 2 a.m. until 10 a.m. for a little tiny part right by Rancho San Rafael Park. Should open right around 10 a.m. So that will be in effect this morning, tomorrow morning, as well as Sunday.